Please take a moment to increase the brightness on your device for optimal viewing. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sketchy Friendler, where every day I tell you a story and I draw you a picture to go along with it. So today I want to talk to you about the beach, why I love it so much. But first, just before I start, don't be alarmed. I am drawing in this blue pencil temporarily. I will get into the graphite momentarily, so please bear with me. If you cannot see what I'm drawing, please crank your brightness all the way up on your viewing device. And if you're on your phone and the image seems too small for you, I would suggest that you turn your phone horizontal so that the image fills up your screen and thus becomes larger. All right, let's get to this. Let's do this. So, just wanted to kind of talk to you about my happy place, and that's the beach. I am from California, so it makes sense, right? But I think, well, my experience with it, I lived in Northern California, so it's not necessarily like, Southern California where the beaches are warm. In fact, a lot of times it's quite foggy and windy where I come from. But there's a place near the Bay Area. It's called Point Reyes, however you want to pronounce it, Reyes. And ever since I was a little kid, my folks would take me there. There's a lot of different beaches along the coast, and one of these beaches is just massive. It's like a huge, just long, sandy beach, and there's a lot of it's not a crowded beach. It's not one of the more well known, I guess, or maybe it's more the locals know about it. But so you can get parking and all that kind of stuff. But it's just a very long beach. There's just sand for miles. And I remember my dad would take me, but he would tell me, he always likes to tell me about how when I was real little, I was like maybe two at the top, two tops, maybe younger. But he would just kind of like set me down, and I'd just start walking, he said, and I wouldn't look back. I'd just keep walking. And that was kind of my first experience with the beach, just walking along the beach. I'd play sandcastle and build stuff. Other thing he would say is I used to build things and then just destroy them right after I built them. So it was kind of like a lesson for him about the beauty of impermanence. I thought that's kind of cool. But, as I got older, I'd go with friends and stuff to the beach. And what I really like about it, one of the things I really like about it is just the air, the quality of the air and the sea breeze is really nothing like it. It really, I think there's been studies, I don't know what exactly, but I guess there's some kind of the way the air is, it recharges you. And I definitely am a firm believer in that. I definitely feel like it recharges me when I go to the beach. As I got older, I didn't necessarily hang out with as many people, but whenever I had a day off, like once a week, I used to like to head off to the beach. And it wouldn't be to go swimming. I mean, I'd take my shoes off when I get to the beach so I could walk on the sand and dip my feet in the water. And that was enough, and just hang out there for even like an hour. Like the travel time might even have been longer than actually being there, but it was enough, to like kind of get me back feeling invigorated and ready to deal with life again head on. If I was feeling tired or down, it was definitely I don't know, there's just something about the beach. If you are from the coast and you've been to the beach, you kind of, I think you probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been to the beach, I highly recommend if you can, like the ocean, the coast, like if you can get out to the coast at some point, it's good for you. And but as like I was saying, as I got older, I started working with dogs a few years back, and I had a few dogs that I would take care of outside of work. And I've mentioned this one dog before, but her name was Akama. But every Saturday, I'd take her. I'd roll out of bed, going over to her owner's place and in San Francisco, and then we'd head out. We'd go to the park, but we'd eventually end up at the beach. And that, I think it was great for both of us because she could get out her energy, she could hang out, play, and it was great. Like she knew, and she could smell the beach. Like even there's parts of San Francisco that we would drive by, and I'd always have the window cracked a little for her. And anytime we go by the water, she'd definitely be sticking her nose out because she knew that scent, the smell of the ocean, the sea breeze, ocean air, and I guess she associated it with good times. So I wonder where she is now. I hope she gets to go to the beach. But it's really it's fun, and you get a piece of nature. There's not that much, at least where I was. It's a national park or part of a national park, so a recreation area. So there's any real buildings other than like maybe a ranger station or whatever. I wonder if any of you've been to what I'm talking about. If you're from the Bay Area or you've been there. It's definitely, and I lived in LA for a few years, and they had beaches there, but I hardly made it out to the beach there. And also, it's just those beaches are usually packed with people, and there are places in the Bay Area where the beaches are packed. But if you're a local or if you've grown up around there, you know the places to go where you're not going to get bothered. I mean, some people might like that, but especially during like when everything was locked down, like we'd go out to the beach. You don't have to worry about getting sick, catching anything from anybody because it was open air and there's hardly anybody there. So. But yeah, I mean, I guess, a lot of people have happy places. Might just be in their mind, or might be an actual place. Definitely the beach is my happy place, and now it's a place I think about. So it's still a happy place. I just don't actually go there necessarily, since I'm not terribly close to the beach. Although I do live by water, which is nice too. I've actually never lived closer to water than I do now, so that's definitely a good. I got no complaints in that regard there. Still near water. So that's pretty much it. I mean, what are your happy places? Is it reading a book? Is it going to the movies? Is it watching movies? Is it going to the park? Is it hanging out with your friends or family? It's different for everybody. This is just mine, which I recommend anybody try if you like the outdoors and you got a chance. But I'd like to know what you guys do. Anyway, I do this Monday through Friday. I didn't do it yesterday. It was a holiday, so I took the day off. But I do this Monday through Friday on YouTube and Facebook. On Instagram, I usually will post the previous day's drawing. And on TikTok, I do different drawings, more short form. They're sped up, kind of time lapse drawings, and I just have like a shorter topic that I speak about, kind of more condensed version than this. And I ink up my drawings too. Then on Saturdays, don't forget, we put up a poll for Monday through Friday's drawings. You pick which one you want me to ink up and then color in on Sunday evening. I do a live on YouTube and Facebook where you guys can chat with me while I finish up that drawing that you voted for during the week. All right. Thank you so much. I always appreciate hanging out with you and you spending time with me. And I will see you next time. All right, guys. Take it easy. Bye.